So quickly, who is judged? Then I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne. So some would say, well, maybe this is just for unbelievers. Maybe it's for, I don't know. Believers are there because the implication is some of the ones who are there have their name found in the Lamb's Book of Life, down in verse 15, which we'll get on in a minute. So this is, I would submit to you, the judgment of all people, believers and unbelievers. You see that also in this idea of great and small. That's a way of casting a net over the whole thing. The strongest, the biggest, the greatest, the smallest, the weakest, the most forgotten, all are there. All are there. And you also get this throughout the New Testament. I won't read these. In fact, these will be in the notes that are going to be emailed to you. But there are enough passages throughout the Old Testament that make it clear, right, this judgment is for all people. Hebrews 9, I believe it's 9:27. It's appointed unto man once to die, then to face judgment. So that's just one example. But this is a judgment of all people. So who is judged? Every human being who has ever, does now, or will ever exist is here. Which means this is one of the very few places in Scripture where you are literally seeing your own future. Not just in the sense of like, this is true of me, but you are in this verse. You and me, we are part of the dead, part of the great and small who are in this verse. So when you read this, when I read this, we are literally watching our own future. I'll be there someday. You'll be there someday. And we're seeing it ahead of time now. So who's going to be judged? All people. And the bringing home of that is us. Every single person in this room. There's no tucking away saying, well, it's interesting they talk about that kind of thing, but not for me. Every single person in this room will be there.